Alright, so if you watched my last video, you'll know that raising your body temperature can have a really beneficial impact on your natural bodybuilding results. And one of the things I was talking about in that video was that raising your body temperature is directly connected to generating more testosterone, which I think is something every man wants. And I want to tell you about the next step in that chain today. It's unfortunately not quite as simple as just raising your body temperature. You need other things to produce the adrenal hormones and then the testosterone effectively. And the next step in the chain is pregnenolone. So pregnenolone is the mother adrenal hormone. It is the main one. It is the one that everything else is made off of. So you make cortisol and estrogen and testosterone and a number of different things which your body runs on. And I said last week that you make your pregnenolone from T3 hormone, which is somewhat correct. It's a very simplified view. The actual thing that pregnenolone is made of is cholesterol. It is a converted form of cholesterol in your body. And one of the things which you need to convert to cholesterol is T3 hormone, the thyroid hormone. So if you have enough T3 and your body temperature is high enough, you're able to support a higher level of cholesterol in your body. It may be for some people who have naturally low cholesterol that after you've raised your body temperature, your cholesterol might drop even more and you might have to supplement some fats or something to raise up your cholesterol. I personally do this. I take cacao butter almost every week in my coffee, and I take that specifically because it has very high cholesterol levels, and it's not particularly tasty in the coffee. I wouldn't recommend that for taste, and it's also getting more expensive recently, so you might be able to find something better. But it is a way to boost your cholesterol levels. Maybe you can just have chocolate. That'd be fine too. But yeah, there is some sort of balance here. So if you have a very low body temperature and you take a lot of fats, you're quite likely to get a high cholesterol level and end up with things like heart disease and other undesirable side effects. So I recommend doing the body temperature first and then adding on a bit of cholesterol to help build the hormones more effectively. But there is a second cofactor which you absolutely need to build pregnenolone. It's quite common, at least in my life, I have sometimes been in a state of having high body temperature and high cholesterol. So I'm unable, even with my working thyroid, to burn up my cholesterol effectively. And the second cofactor is vitamin A. Now that is probably even more alarming to some people than the cholesterol. I think a lot of people in health circles think vitamin A is just horribly toxic and they should just not take it at all or just eliminate it as much as they can. But it's a difficult one. It is very delicate because it is toxic in some circumstances. It's an oxidant. So in the same way as iron, it can oxidize things in your body and cause you inflammation like that. So if you don't have enough vitamin E or antioxidants, it will absolutely cause you toxic effects. And also it burns up your T3 hormone. So it works together with the T3 hormone to convert the cholesterol into pregnenolone. So if you take too much vitamin A, you can use up too much T3 hormone and you will get cold from that. So me personally, if I run usually at a body temperature of about 37.2 when things are working nicely, and I take a large vitamin A dose of 50,000 IU or something, then my body temperature will very quickly drop to 36.7 or so. So the amount of vitamin A your body can support is dependent on how well your thyroid is working. So I would not recommend really you take any vitamin A at all if you have a body temperature of 36.2 or you're a keto dieter or something. I'm sorry to pick on you. But once you've got your body temperature up to 37 and you have a healthy amount of cholesterol, then you can add in the vitamin A and it will generate you more adrenal hormones and more testosterone to boost your bodybuilding or whatever other results you want. And it is a balance. You can't take too much. The amount of vitamin A you can support is very, very variable depending on how well your thyroid is working. If you have no vitamin E, you'll just take 2,000 IU and you'll be immediately toxic. But if your thyroid is working super well, you can take 100,000 IU and still be running at 36.8 degrees and above. So it is all a delicate balance. But if you get the balance of those three working correctly, you will absolutely generate more adrenal hormones and generate more testosterone and have better results from your bodybuilding. Alright, that's all I wanted to tell you there. I will keep making content like this to improve your bodybuilding and hopefully other useful supplement and health advice. So if you're interested, please subscribe to the channel and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.